Do, 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 do. Oh, these carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. It's magic. Had to go grab Luke's book. Hope y'all seen my book review. Make sure y'all go grab this joint. Getting a little twisted there. What up? The Power Within, A Guide to Self-Improvement by Luke Steffen. Make sure y'all grab this joint. This, I did a review on this joint in one of my prior videos, and the information is in the description if you want to grab one. He said that hat is, man, you know I dribble, man. You know I take dribbling to the next level, man. You know that. Thank you, though. Ill for real said, Kanye said, oh, y'all want to ignore my crash outs? Watch this. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Y'all like the video. Good afternoon. And make sure y'all subscribe, man. I appreciate everybody that's fucking with the reels. I'm going to elaborate on my reel campaign in just a minute. Dude is making my Yeezys tank in value with these. He crashing the Yeezy brand. He crashing the brand. I hope y'all fucking with my reels heavy, man. I ignited a new reel campaign on Instagram and Facebook when I found out that they was together. I got a check from Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't know where it came from, but it's from the reels and shit. And I wasn't even trying, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a little emphasis on this. So hope y'all fucking with my sneaker reels and all of that. Kanye put some money on the flow. Soul brother, that would be me. That's a mean brim. You know I dribble, man. You know I dribble, man. You know, got the little, you know how I give it up, man. Somebody got to do this shit. You dig? Anyway, make sure y'all subscribe. Having my afternoon sour sop leaf tea. I need y'all to carry this conversation. I'd like to just interject here and there. I don't want to be the one to set it off. I don't want to be the one to set it off. What's up? Boom, boom, boom. Sonny Carson, what up? Listen, Kanye West is taking the 48 Laws of Power. I think it might be Power Law number 15 or 13. Court attention at all costs. This nigga done took this shit to another level. He has. What did he say about his cousin? Oh, man. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, man. They might flag my channel with some shit. He said until he was 14 is insane. That's what's diabolical about it. When I seen this, this report before it made it to World Star. Yes, it's made it to World Star. Yes, it's made it to allhiphop.com, so it's credible at this point. I was thinking maybe it was a female or something like that. Still makes it perverted, I guess, but I was thinking maybe, he was a victim or something like that. Paying homage to the dribble. Rufus Jones, I appreciate you. He said, say it ain't so. He's admitted to performing fellatio on his cousin. What do that got to do with hip-hop and entertainment, man? What are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing? This nigga is sick, man. And it ain't just him, man. It's a lot of people. I'm watching this let's call it validation sickness. Validation sickness is running wild, man. For real. I'm out before my job try to drug test me. I'll catch the rest of this later. Hit the hit the comment section. Hit the comment section. He said, dude is sick. Oh, man. Kanye West has a new song called Cousin. And I guess it's supposed to be an autobiographical, autobiographically inspired song. And from what I'm reading, he's screaming, Hassan Campbell and Kanye is in the same boat. How about that? Hassan and Kanye is the same person. Yeah. This don't cost this costs 30, my nigga. Yeah, this costs 30. I understand your assessment. It probably looked different from this side of the camera, but this shit. You hear that? That rope heavy. He said he a blade now. Mental health was a serious problem. Yeah, he dealing with some mental health issues. He is. It ain't just him though. I don't know whether what he's saying right now is true or not, but I believe it's rooted in him wanting attention. For real. I believe that's what it is. We've seen a lot of wild shit transpire in music. This one right here is probably the apex of his fuckery. For real. He said, yeah, Blade now. Did you see the essay allegations against Shannon Sharp? The lies are getting out of control. No, I didn't see it. He said, attention is currency. Attention is currency for black folks. And what I have to support this claim is that it's been very much documented that black folks often have been robbed in the music business. And what did they use to pay and compensate niggas? Attention. Attention. If it's not the camera, they'll give you a material item and shit. That will get you what? Attention. It goes back to attention. So, yeah, he got this song out called Cousin, and he's saying that he was abused by his cousin until he was 14. But then when I read into it further, he said that he was eating his cousin's gat. I'm lost on the abuse part, like who's the victim. It just, it's bad. It's really bad. I probably should have opened up the hotline for this to hear what y'all had to say. But this is breaking news, man. I want to know how y'all feel about it. I should have opened up the hotline, but I ain't got the apparatus with me for y'all to call in. Social media makes everybody weird. Our brains aren't meant to see everybody thoughts in 5 seconds. I believe it really, really is a problem for people who have insecurities and shit. Like, you know how when you're a little kid, you say, hey, mommy, watch this, and you do a cartwheel and shit like that. You got people still performing cartwheels well into adulthood. That's what's going on. I see it all the time. It was a point in time when people that were overweight, they probably weren't so confident and shit. But on social media, you'll see a big bitch in a bikini and shit. You know what I'm saying? With everything hanging out, with the cellulite, the dents, the cottage cheese, all of that. Is because for every 5 people that will say that's not attractive, that's disgusting, it's gonna be 500 niggas in the comments giving her hard eyes and shit like that. And before you know it, she's at it. You look at the big joint who fucked up that Uber. What's her name? What's the girl that just tried to sue Uber? She lost that fucking case, by the way, from Detroit. It start with a D. Dank DeMoss. She weighed about 6, 7, probably like $6 and shit. And she sued Uber or Lyft for not letting her get in their vehicle. But she, in the same breath, well, she doing photo shoots and shit, and she got on string bikinis and shit like that, and she looks terrible. She looks unhealthy. She looks, just a few breaths short of a heart attack, but you can't tell her that. Like, you seen her Breakfast Club interview? They had to bring a love seat for her to sit in. We in a world now where the camera has become that powerful. Every app, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I believe every app has a mechanism where you can turn the camera and take a picture of yourself or record yourself. And everybody wants to participate, people dying for attention. Getting back to Kanye. Kanye is out of his damn mind. He is. He said, I was sleeping, that PILLMATIC 2 go crazy. I told you so. I told you so. Make sure you grab your hard copy, man. It's on my website, therealdribble.com. Her name is Dank, yeah. She has an OnlyFans. Yeah, it's niggas who afflicted with the shallow Hal disease. They look at her and they see Trina or some shit like that. Like, they look at her and they see Buffy the Body. But Kanye has this very disturbing song out, and it seems like, to me, whenever these musicians hit any type of turmoil or any type of bump in the road, can we agree that Kanye's musical popularity has declined in recent years? He said the Kanye West song is whack. He been putting out a lot of whack shit. Can we agree that his musical relevance has declined in recent years and shit like that? Can we agree? Because of that, because of the decline in the music aspect, my man said I don't agree. That's your personal belief. Me, if he was flourishing in music, I don't think he would have been doing an interview with a Ku Klux Klan outfit on. There's no reason to be doing that goofy shit. Or now he got this perverted song talking about his cousin, who more than likely gonna send a lawsuit at his ass as soon as they pinpoint exactly who he talking about. Whether it's true or not, they probably gonna, nah, that wouldn't be a good idea, because if you sue him, you're gonna admit to being the receiver. It's crazy. He said a man can't tell his truth. I think maybe if there is some truth to it, I don't see him getting no help by making a song out of it and putting it out to the world. Wouldn't you think that he would go to a therapist? Ain't that where, if you got some type of problem going on like that, when you supposed to go to a therapist, right? It make more sense to go to a therapist, right? Right? Mary Wilson, thank you. All truth don't need to be told. Look deeper than the interview. I don't listen to that nigga, man. I don't waste my time listening to that nigga, man. I'm only covering this because I seen the story of this song. My thing is hip hop, sports, and fashion. He's in some regard a hip hop artist at times, I guess. But he got a new song out about his cousin. So this is a music topic. I'm just saying that I think it's he's dying for attention. He is. He didn't take that to a therapist. He put it out to the world, man. He want every it's a hey, look at me situation. That's what I believe it is. He said, Ye is hip hop and fashion. Let's talk about his fashion contributions. What fashion contributions did Kanye West implement? You talking about them ripped up clothes and clothes with the rips in it and shit like that? What contributions did he bring to the fashion world? He changed the sneaker game. I got a couple pair of Yeezys. The ones I bought, I like them. I don't think they're as big as they once were. Once he started going through, I guess he had a little beef with Adidas and shit like that. The Yeezy sneaker movement was a big deal. I won't deny that. And I like a lot of them. I do. But yeah, they said fashion. Them clothes look like some shit that they was wearing on a slave plantation. The young generation is tripping hard off life, but nothing amazing happened. Bundy boy, I agree with you. Y'all like this video. It's 500 people here. Y'all need to get them likes up. Jay Danero, thank you. What is he trying to prove? If he wants attention, that nigga already got it, straight up. I ain't seen nobody act out like this in music, I don't think, ever. And we seen some people clown. We seen some people in entertainment clown. We seen some people show their ass and shit. But I don't know what's his angle. It's like every week he just sits around and try to figure out or pinpoint a social media bungee cord to jump off of. That's what it seemed like. Every week he be fishing for a bungee cord. Every week. That's how I feel about it, for real. Jay Gennaro, thank you. Peace. So much hatred. Why would anybody be hating on a nigga that's eating gag? We was all 14 before. We was all 14. I can't speak for everybody, but I was wild as a motherfucker when I was 14, to the point that I had to be confined at this juvenile home called Vision Quest. That's when I was there. And when I got there, it was a bunch of other 14-year-old buck wild motherfuckers, right? I would think by 14, you know better than to put a dick in your mouth. I'm serious. A motherfucker at 14 is capable of doing great bodily harm to somebody. Straight up. Straight up. Especially if you feel you being violated. There's many of 14-year-olds who done killed motherfuckers and shit. There's many of 14-year-old that's done set it off. At 14, you should know that you have no business putting a hammer in your mouth. So how is that hate? This is a conversation piece right now. We're talking about music. He has a song where he's alleged to was eating his cousin's hammer, right? And it was something about they had some freak magazines or some shit. What the fuck type of magazines was these niggas looking at? Because it wasn't no hammer action in Playboy magazines. Like, it wasn't no hammer action in Black Tales or none of that. What type of magazines did this nigga get his hands on that depicted this type of shit? This is the big question. What type of magazine did this nigga have? This was a secular magazine that he had. And people need to try to figure out where the fuck did he get those magazines? For real. For real, because he had to get those magazines from somebody that was already twisted. Straight up. Good timing on the Yeezy shoe. Nike creative department has been asked for a while now. Only thing really selling are the re-releases. I said this on my IG page. Make sure y'all follow me on IG. They need to go back to producing sneakers from 1988 to like 1999. And Nike, they'll escape the hardships that they own right now. But it's been very, very dark. New Balance is kicking their ass right now. You just don't go in the I think they put too much emphasis on basketball shoes. Like whenever a new sneaker come out by Nike, Ja Morant 3s just dropped yesterday. It's always a basketball shoe. They just not putting out good basketball shoes. All of them kind of look like I don't know, bunch of bright colors, cross trainer, low top, runner, some shit. But it's sneakers shouldn't start looking like cars. I believe they're using the same designers. The motherfucker that made that funny looking ass car, y'all know the car I'm talking about. It looked like a damn robot and shit. They making sneakers that look like that. It ain't no good. He found them in his mom's room. He just outed her as a lesbian. I was hustling at 14. I would have never been victimized. Hassan and Kanye, they had some very, very interesting teenage years. For real. I work for Nike. They hate that people want the older sneakers. They're only concerned with making new styles. That's crazy because if they paying attention to sneaker culture, the most pricey sneakers are what? The OGs, the ones that are referred to as the OGs. Those would be the old ones. Ain't nobody chasing down these new sneakers. Like even the Dunks, that's an old sneaker from the 80s and shit. Like Dunks are popular or were popular, whatever. Dunks, Air Force Ones, those are all sneakers from the 1980s and shit. They need to go back to the Bruce Smiths, the Junior Seaus, the Deion Sanders. They need to go back because they tripping right now. Why the fuck Kanye put that out? The nigga want attention. He wants attention. He does. He wants attention at all costs. I think maybe he wants people to sympathize or empathize with him and shit. Hassan came out and told people that he was being abused, and he launched a online identity off of it. He no longer talks about that. He don't. He talk about other niggas, but he don't talk about the hammer that he was eating. Kanye got balls. He's publicly admitting to deep throating and shit like that. Makes no sense to me. I don't even care to listen to the song. I don't. But it's just not. It's not black man behavior and shit like that. It's bad enough that they already promoting shit in schools and in media where, you know, a kid can be confused and shit like that. I believe a lot of kids might feel that Kanye is cool and might follow Kanye West. And now he talking about eating a hammer and shit like that. It just don't make no goddamn sense. It don't. I've come to Nike with presentations for them, just make an OG line, but they ignored it. People like you and other celebrities can probably convince them. They need to hire some black folks, and not just any black folks, some black folks with a fashion acumen of some type. I don't know how they go about the selection process, man, but they probably need to reevaluate things. If not, New Balance and Hoka is going to continue to kick their ass. Hoka is a running shoe, Hoka. Black people don't really wear them all like that, but it's like a high-end running shoe. They cost like $175. You'll see them everywhere in the gym. Hoka. Because a lot of people are spending money with Hoka, and New Balance is coming out with all types of flavors and shit like that. Nike is in trouble right now. They is. Gully, Math Hoffa still by out the barbershop. Do you see this coming? Nah, I'm not no Math Hoffa fan. I've never been a Math Hoffa fan. I didn't watch My Expert Opinion all like that. When I see another outlet crash, I laugh. But that's the extent of it. I don't care what happens with him. I don't care if he get another barbershop. Nothing. Like, I don't be tuned in. I don't be tuned in, man. I kind of stay in my lane and shit like that. I seen that he put out a video saying that he's going to address everybody at the show at the Apollo. My man, nobody's coming to the Apollo to see you. Nobody's coming to the Apollo to see you. Somebody decided that, you know, maybe they needed you as a opening act or some shit like that. I don't know, but nobody's coming to see you. Nobody wants to hear you rap. You never was a rapping ass nigga, nothing like that. And you keep, you know, you saying you're gonna address everybody at the Apollo. Nobody even cares. You keep trying to revert back to performances and shit. And this is something that you're not good at. You became known for swinging on niggas. That's the truth. You became known for swinging on niggas. Your most popular identity is throwing punches at niggas at rap battles. It was never, you never heard nobody say Math ate him or Math killed him. You never heard him. Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said that song's hot. None of that. So, you know, whatever happens to him, I don't care. New Balance got some serious heat. The Tonic and Saucony running shoe game is on Nike heels. I agree. Anyway, y'all like the video, man. For those who listen to Kanye West music, he has a new song. I don't know if you want to listen to it. Why would somebody even listen to some shit like that? Why would somebody even listen to a song about a 14-year-old eating a gat? That was a bad idea, man. That was just some dumbass shit. Like, that was dumb as fuck. If he was on a record label probably would have told him, man, you can't put that out. They probably would have told him not to do it. But, you know, if you follow what's going on online, he don't allow anybody else's headlines to, you know, top whatever it is that he got going on. Like, he will, it's gonna be some other shit after this. It's gonna be some other shit after this. It is. He's gonna do something else after this. Ain't that a shame? He gonna go further than this. Crazy how all the heat that's coming out my speakers aren't from the heavy hitters anymore. No motivation for the people at all. It's too many, man. Do y'all know that in the 1980s you could probably count the rappers on two hands? EPMD, Rakim, Heavy D, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, the Juice Crew, that's Biz and them, Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 20 people, 20. But that was it. That was it. Couple artists from the West Coast, that was it. Let's say 25 in America, in the world. Now, every city got 1,000 rappers or niggas just trying to rap. Niggas stop playing sports to rap. Like, niggas, everybody wants to be a rapper, and I think that's probably rooted again in the validation. People look on social media, niggas want to be rappers, and girls want to be a bad bitch. I really believe that. I believe that those two identities dominate urban communities. He says, smoking sausage at 14 just mean you a baddie boy. He might come out as a blade next. Tupac wasn't abused in jail, man. That don't work like that. Like, y'all get a lot of twisted images about jail from television and some of these niggas that be online. Let me just tell you something, right? The niggas that's cutting and shit and getting stabbed, that's like 5% of the jail. That's like 5 or 10% of the jail. Everybody else, the other 80%, them niggas is trying to go home. Them niggas is trying to get the fuck out of jail. The blades and shit, y'all be hearing about that shit. That's like 5% of the jail, 10% of the jail. Everybody else is heterosexual and shit. But for some reason, y'all get these images like it's something else. Guys like Tupac don't have a problem in jail. They don't. That's that shit that Fat Joe said that the Puerto Ricans had to help him and shit like that. We know that Fat Joe's a fucking liar. He exaggerates a lot. It don't even go like that. It don't. He wanted to be cool with them folks again. He got kicked out the whip. His clothes don't even hit no more. Once MCs stopped writing bars and songs shortened, that's when a lot changed. It's funny you mentioned that. My man sent me a song the other day that him and my little man did. He said, "What you think of this?" It was one of them 2-verse songs and shit. And I was like, this need another verse. But that's a format that a lot of people are using these days. Two verses and a hook. And it used to be 3 verses and I think 2 hooks in between or some shit like that. All of that sugarcoating or it just ain't good, man. You can't, when in regards to perfection and creation, curating, you can't cut any corners. If you do, it's not gonna have any staying power. It's almost 700 people here. I need y'all to like this video, man. Internet created low attention. People can't listen to 3-verse songs. I will, if it's nice, if it's good. Some songs go off too fast. You be like, damn, that joint was hot. And it's over with just like that. It just, nah. Gully, they hate you because you flop, pimp. And I was like, I appreciate you. You helped me get my vocabulary out. Remember that interview with Haitian Jack? You said disconcerted. Good looking. You're welcome. It used to be 16 bars. Then Ja Rule turned it into 8 bars. Redman and 50 Cent brought it back to 16-bar verses. Gully, do you ever miss the hip-hop of the 90s? I never stopped listening to Mobb Deep. I never stopped listening to Mobb Deep. If you ask me who I'm listening to right now, I'm going to tell you. Wu-Tang Clan, Mobb Deep, Jay-Z. I listen to a lot of Jay-Z. I'm at my best when I'm listening to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is like it's like Malcolm X for hustlers and shit like that. Like, I be needing Jay-Z. I need to listen to that shit all the time to keep me on my P's and Q's. But I never stopped listening to hip-hop from the 90s. I didn't. I still listen to The Firm, still listen to The Wu, I still listen to Def Squad. If I hear some, I listen to 38 Special out of the new guys. But nah, man, I tell the truth about this shit. It don't be having no hang time. It don't. It don't be having no hang time. It's like bad weed. Biggie rapped about a shorty's father's gat in his mouth. That wasn't Biggie's bar. That wasn't his line. That was a Richard Pryor joke that he got that from. That wasn't Biggie's thoughts. He took that from Richard Pryor. Gully, give us 5 young rappers that you feel could compete in any era. 38 Special, them niggas young. Benny the Butcher, them niggas in their 30s. I can't, YNX from Buffalo, New York. He fired, he a young nigga. He might be just like 30 or some shit like that. It was a kid named Nick Grant. I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared. Lil Russell was nice. I think he a young nigga. Simba, I think that's his name. He from the Bay Area. He's straight. I thought that Mozzie was gonna go far, but I think he got wrapped up into the streets. I thought Filthy Rich was gonna go far. I think the streets, like them dudes is younger than me. Like, I think Mozzie and Filthy Rich, them niggas in their 30s. Joe Blow, he turned over a new leaf. He don't even rap street raps no more. He think he got touched by God or some shit. I keep it real, man. Like y'all probably expected me to say Kendrick Lamar and shit. Like I don't listen to Kendrick all like that. Like I listen to him as about as much as the rest of y'all listen to him. Oh, the cloth is the shit. You know what I'm saying? I think Ito in his late 30s or some shit like that. Riggs, Willie the Kid. I think Willie is in his 40s. Mozzie is still gassing. Think he started getting in trouble and shit, and it kind of fucked up his flow, man. He was involved in too much street shit. I had big expectations of Mozzie. I did. Most of the popular beats of today are a faster BPM. I don't know what to say about that. Make sure that you stay tuned to Gully TV. I'm like a filter for y'all. The shit, like the shit that I get. If it's dope, I share it with you and shit. Like you seen that that freestyle from Boaz this morning, Pittsburgh. I'm the filter. I'm gonna bring it to y'all. I'm gonna drop it on you, for real. The God Fahim, Troy Ave is in his 40s, I believe. Ransom is in his 40s. Dave said, I used to rock the gold Nefertiti back in the 1990s. The chicks was all on me because of that piece. They like truck, man. They like truck. Word. I don't know what's up with UEV. I don't think I want to interview him no more. I told him to come get his dribble right, and he was dragging his feet, man. This is a privilege, man. This opportunity ain't offered to just anybody and shit. Like, I was heavy in Rochester. I'm still heavy in Rochester, man. If he ain't made it happen by now, it ain't gonna happen. Like, I ain't even on it no more like that. Gully, why were you and Zip mocking Tupac's flow? I like Tupac. I don't like when he would elongate his words. Follow as we ride, ride, and you know what he do. That's neither here nor there, man. That's based upon the consumer and shit. I grew up in the era of Tupac, man. I seen Pac in concert and shit like that. But people, Tupac had like disciples, like when it comes to fans and shit like that. But it was people out at the time that I liked more than Tupac. I liked the Spice One more than Tupac. I liked the Sibo more than Tupac. I liked Pac. I did. But the dudes that I'm speaking of, Spice One and Sibo, Pac like probably kind of like looked up to them niggas a little bit. You would have to know their history. You would have to know who Sibo is. You would have to know who Spice One is and shit. How you feel about Killer Priest's Heavy Metal album? I ain't listen to Killer Priest all like that. Just a couple jams, man. I was more of a Ragu fan, Ray and Ghost and shit. It was certain elements of Wu Tang that I didn't get on like that. I didn't do Bobby Digital. I didn't do Killer Priest a whole lot. Like, just keeping it real, man. Charles said Pac took Sibo flow. I don't know about that. I fuck with J. Rue the Damager. He said sons of man. I ain't listen to all that crazy shit, man. Y'all like the video, man. It's almost 700 people here. Get them likes up to like 450 or something. After y'all go and listen to that song by Kanye, tweet your sentiments about it. I'm Gully TV1 on Twitter. I don't want to touch it for real. I don't, man. I just gave y'all the fine print. He talking about eating a hammer at 14. I don't know why he decided to make a song out of that. I don't. He not know that That's gonna affect his fashion influence. You're damaging your own brand, fam. Like, you're damaging your own brand. You fucking up the prestige of the Yeezy sneaker, talking about you was eating hammers and shit like that. Like, you're fucking up your own brand and legacy. Like, everything don't need to be shared. For real. He said it's gonna affect his kids too. He could have just kept that to himself, man. If it's true, that's the business with your family and your mom and shit like that. Like, that's some shit you deal with in-house. Or go to a fucking therapist and shit. He didn't do that. That nigga want attention. That's why he doing it. He said that chain got me feeling 6 years old walking through the Bronx. He damaged his brand, so they give him back his name. He doesn't own his birth name anymore. How the fuck did that happen? The record label owns the name Kanye West. I don't understand the Tupac hate. Don't nobody hate Tupac, man. Nobody hates Tupac, man. I never ran into anybody that hates Tupac. Tupac was the one that was bugging out, man. Like, Tupac was wildin', man, but he's a great artist, legendary. Nobody hates Tupac. I never ran into anybody that hates Tupac. I don't. I tried to tell you what Ye is doing. He's not really a Gully TV, something that you would hear discussed on this platform much. But when you get to doing this bizarre shit over and over, like when he put on the Ku Klux Klan outfit, I didn't talk about that. But he keep going. Like, do y'all know that after this is gonna be something else? He gonna do something else after this. Should I bet the house on the Knicks tonight? I don't know. Come on, Gully. All the New York hated Pac. They never did songs with him. Didn't nobody in New York hate Tupac. Nobody in New York hated Tupac. Tupac got songs with I'm pretty sure he got songs with with Boot Camp Click, like Helter Skelter and them. That's impossible. He Stretch was on songs with Tupac. He's from Queens. That's not true what you just said. But did nobody hate Tupac? If people hated Tupac, that Above the Rim wouldn't have been a great classic movie. That shit was filmed in New York. Nobody hated Tupac. I don't think nobody hated Tupac. He had a problem with one group of niggas, and then he flipped out after that. But nobody hated Tupac. Pac did songs with the Boot Camp Click, Nice and Smooth, and Freddie Fox. Pac has songs with Method Man, Facts, Redman, Facts. Yeah, Pac was on Redman. I mean, I got my mind made up. Come on, get it too. That's on the All Eyes on Me double disc Method Man and shit. So yeah, you wrong. And Inspector Deck was on that song too. They just cut him off. I don't want to talk about the Lakers right now. Give me another day. The people that shot him in the elevator say otherwise. He wouldn't have got shot if he wasn't wiggling. I interviewed the niggas that did that shit. He wouldn't have, he was wiggling, man, and he shot himself. People that want to rob you, they not coming to shoot you. They just want you to give up the goods, man. That's all they want. I don't know no robber that's coming to shoot you. That defeats the purpose. It don't. It just adds charges. Like, armed robbery is a charge. You know what I'm saying? That's a charge. You shoot a motherfucker, it's aggravated armed robbery. Like, it's going, and if a motherfucker dies, murder, robbery, murder. That's 2 felonies and shit. You go to death row for shit like that. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's almost 700 people here, man. I need y'all to like this video, Kanye West is bugging out. He's dying for attention. He does anything for attention. It's a shame that the dopamine rush that people get from social media, from the internet, got a lot of niggas punch drunk, man. Even the most high profile. Floyd Mayweather spinning out of control about that dopamine rush. You want to get online and show 50 watches, 30 Rolls Royces and shit. You only could drive one car at a time. What the fuck do you got all these goddamn cars for? That's not for him. That's for him to show you. That's for him to show us. Motherfuckers be fucking up their credit score so they can make a post and shit like that. That don't make no that don't make no sense. It don't. One of my favorite shows is American Greed. I've told y'all this repeatedly. As soon as them motherfuckers steal all them people money, you know what they do? They go start taking pictures of the shit that they stole. You know how many fraudsters is online and shit? They go steal somebody goddamn money. Y'all call it finessing. It's a theft. As soon as they steal somebody money, they go start taking pictures with the fucking shit that they stole. And since we talking about that, I have to discuss this briefly, right? Now that China has said that the knockoff and the real bag is the same thing, look at how many people threw their lives away for that designer shit. You know how many niggas did rob motherfuckers and killed motherfuckers for they Gucci shoes, or, you know, when niggas rob and kill and shit, they go to the fucking Louis store and get fresh and shit. That's something that's very, very disturbing. When motherfuckers commit crimes, like when a motherfucker rob you, when a motherfucker rob your store, when a motherfucker do, they go and they do all of this to go buy a knockoff, basically, and shit. That's crazy as hell. It's niggas that's serving time who put their life on the line for this knockoff shit. For real. It's crazy. I used to think about that before China told the game. Pure ignorance. Then threw their freedom away trying to obtain these things. Y'all like the video? It's 700 people here. I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Jamil Lindsay. I ignited a real flood on Facebook. I never fucked with Facebook. I didn't. I've been on there for years, many years. But as far as content or pushing my brand, or, you know, being Gully TV on Facebook, I never got off into it. I just thought that it was worthless. Man, that motherfucker sent me a check like a week ago. I didn't even know what it was from. I just looked at I got an email from PayPal. Check from Facebook. $370. I'm like, huh? The fuck is this from? Got one before that. Like, the fuck is this from? We get paid to put content on Facebook? I'm like, people get paid to put content on Facebook? I'm like, are you serious? I got like 4,200 videos on YouTube. I got almost 4,200 videos on YouTube. You mean to tell me that all I got to do is clip portions of these videos and upload them to Facebook and y'all going to send me a check? You serious? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Reels is power. For y'all who trying to come up, if you trying to come up in social media, fuck with the reels. The reels, your followers, nothing triggers your followers like with reels. I'm going to tell you why. When you put out a reel, it immediately goes into the same bank as all of the network television, all of the celebrities, all of the pro athletes. Your content attaches itself right in that pocket. So if a motherfucker going to watch a LeBron James video, your shit could pop up next. And whenever you see a reel, it has a button right there on follow this person and shit. I'm saying, ain't this a bitch? So that's what it is. If you follow me on IG, you see it's real heavy now. I just got hip. I didn't know. I just got hip. I just got him. I told this to $3. He was like, yeah, man, Reels is worth money. I'm like, for real? Man, I got all this goddamn content. I'm playing around. Now I know. Facebook keep telling me to send a passport in order to activate my account. Do what you got to do. Mozzie just came out with a new album. Any podcast talk about Jewish culture, like black culture, you see them two Jewish guys push the dude out his wheelchair. I seen that. I think that was just and I never spoke about it because you look online and you see niggas abusing other niggas all day long and shit. So what was the difference between that happening and a nigga pushing a guy out of a wheelchair? If we see a nigga push a guy out of a wheelchair, we're not gonna be outraged. So I have to say this, and I don't care if this video get flagged. I don't even care because I'm passionate about what I'm about to say. I see a lot of videos of black people being abused online. I seen a black woman get spit on. A chick spit in this black woman's face. I think they was at an event for kids or something like that. And the black woman, yeah, she spit on her and shit. And the black woman just pulled out her phone and was filming and shit, right? And then you got the guy who got pushed out the wheelchair. Niggas need to get to kicking some ass. I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, niggas get aggressive with other niggas and shit like that. Like, niggas go berserk when it's another nigga involved and shit. When it's the other people and shit, y'all pull out the phone and want to record and shit like that, man. Like, I'm keeping it 1,000, man. Like, niggas need to start getting busy, man. Like, right on the spot. Like, our forefathers got arrested, man. Rosa Parks and them, they was getting arrested, man. Niggas might start having to eat some cases, man. Like, I'm serious. Niggas might have to start eating some cases, man. A little simple assault here, a little Aggie here. It can't keep going like this, man. Like, it can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, be equal opportunity, man. If you go berserk when it's a nigga involved, man, you go berserk when they involved and shit. Like, motherfuckers start pulling out the phone and I'm recording and shit. Man, that's not a defense. That's not defense. Recording isn't self-defense. That's not. It's not, for real. He said, that's a fact, and I hate it. I hate it, too. I was disturbed by that chick who got spit on. She's still calling this guy sir, and sir? Bitch, what the fuck is going on? Like, you bugging. For real. Now, if a black woman had spit on her, it would have been action. If a black woman had spit on her, it would have been action. It wouldn't have been no recording. It wouldn't have been no sirring. Nothing. She'd have went 0 to 200 right on the spot, for real. So we need to just keep it G about certain things. Thank you. He said thank you. You niggas need to start kicking some ass. I don't know what they do to flag videos, man. And if they flag this one, man, I got to eat it, man. But I had supposed to said this some days ago, man. Like, we just can't keep being the victims online, man. Like, this is crazy. It's got to stop, for real. He said that black lady was alone. Man, I ain't never seen nobody have a snap out game like a black woman. They normally can go berserk by themselves and shit. I believe Rosa Parks was on that bus by herself. black women they go buck wild, man. Like they don't care who's there. Well, at least that's how it is when we involved in shit like that. So, you know what I mean? For real. He said, "Can you rap?" Nah, man. I'm a writer and shit. I'm an author. I'm an author and I'm a CEO, man. Get you a copy of this from my website, therealdribble.com and shit. Get you an autograph joint. If not, you can get it from Amazon. This book is about all my travels and all of the notable drug kingpins and gangsters that I interviewed, you know, during this pivotal part of my career. This is during the Haitian Jack Alpo era and shit like that. That Polish lady had her husband there. How'd you find a publisher for your book? KDP Publishing and shit. That's the publishing for Amazon. You send your artwork, your cover art, and your transcript to them, your manuscript to them, typed and edited already. They print it up, they put it on Amazon, they sell it on demand, and they send you a check every month. And they also allow you to buy copies from them, Amazon. You can get copies from them for, I think, like $3 or some shit like that. It's been a minute. I'm on my second book now. Keep up the good work. Man, you can't be zapping Jamie Moore, man. Hold on. You can't be zapping Jamie Moore, man. Jamie's a great supporter, man. Damn, they zap you, baby. Anyway, it's been an hour, man. Y'all can go look at that, listen to that song by Kanye West. I ain't fucking with it, but I had to relay this news. This is what's going on right now. People constantly looking for validation online, and they will do some of the most bizarre shit. We seen it, and if you a Kanye fan, you can hear it. His song is called My Cousin. I'm off that. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at IamGullyTV_. Thank you, man. I be dribbling, man. I'm a world-class dribbler. I take it to another level, man. If you get my book, man. It talks a lot about my pedigree, man. I come from a long line of fly niggas and shit, man. Niggas rocking furs to their ankles and shit, man. Slamming them big, Fleetwood doors and all of that. Gator boots. That's my pedigree. So, one of them kids and shit, man. I just happened to, it rubbed off on me, but thank you. Anyway, I'm about to get up off of here. Subscribe to the channel, man. You catch my live stream right here. The Real Gully TV. Hit the top notification bell, and I need y'all to follow me on Facebook. Jamil Lindsey, Jamil Lindsey, Lindsey. Follow me on Facebook, man. I need y'all to be a part of what I'm doing over there, man. I got this flood, and y'all seen my sneaker videos. I just uploaded the one with Mitchie Slick talking about the 1980s and the Fila sneaker and the relevance of the Fila sneaker in the 80s. And it's the reason why, to this day, we still love Fila sneakers. Anyway, y'all hit the notification bell, super chatters. I appreciate y'all. Instagram at IamGullyTV_. Got it? All right, I'm out. Peace.